माता जी दया करो, माता जी दया करो, मन में आन बसो, मन में आन बसो, माता जी दया करो, मन में आन बसो, माता जी दया करो, तुम बिना लागे सुनो, तुम बिना लागे सुनो, खाली घट में प्रेम भरो, खाली घट में प्रेम भरो, माता जी दया करो, मन में आन बसो, माता जी दया करो, तंत्र मंत्र पूजा नहीं जानो, तंत्र मंत्र पूजा नहीं जानो, मैं तो केवल तुमको ही मानो, मैं तो केवल तुमको ही मानो, सारे जग में ढूंढा तुमको, सारे जग में ढूंढा तुमको, अब तो आकर बहादरो, अब तो आकर बहादरो, ओ माता जी, माता जी, माता जी दया करो, माता जी दया करो, तुम बिना लागे सुनो, तुम बिना लागे सुनो, खाली घट में प्रेम भरो,
Bom dia, bem-vindos à nossa meditação diária. Eu sou a Sandra Querino do coletivo de Belo Horizonte e estarei hoje com vocês. Nós podemos nos sentar confortavelmente em posição de meditação. Podemos manter nossa coluna ereta, fechar nossos olhos e trazer toda a nossa atenção para o momento presente. Trazer toda a nossa atenção para o nosso si. Podemos fazer 3 respirações profundas e segurar o ar um pouco antes de soltá-lo. Vamos deixar sair com este ar as nossas preocupações, as nossas dúvidas, os nossos excessos de pensamentos. Vamos silenciar nossa mente para a nossa meditação. Agora, coletivamente e calmamente, vamos elevar a nossa Kundalini e dar os 7 bandas de proteção. Vamos trazer a nossa atenção agora para o nosso Muladhara Chakra. Podemos colocar a nossa mão direita com a palma virada em direção à Mãe Terra. Shri Ganesha, por favor, remova todos os obstáculos à nossa meditação. Por favor, desperta em nós a alegria, a inocência e a sabedoria. Mantra a Shri Ganesha. Om Tvameva Saksha Shri Ganesha Saksha Shri Adishati Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Podemos subir a nossa atenção agora um pouco, trazendo para o nosso void esse círculo que se forma ao redor do nosso umbigo. Podemos dar bandas neste centro. Mãe, por favor, desperta em nós a maestria. Por favor, nos ensina a despertar em nós o autorrespeito, o autocontrole, a autoconfiança, a autodisciplina. Ainda com atenção neste chakra, vamos trabalhar para que possamos eliminar os 6 inimigos da alma. Mãe Kundalini, por tua graça, por favor, torna-nos sem desejos. Por favor, estabelece dentro de nós o puro desejo de Deus Todo-Poderoso. Mãe, por favor, dissolve toda a nossa raiva. Por favor, torna-nos compassivos e amorosos. Mãe Kundalini, por favor, leva-nos para o além da matéria e do materialismo. Por favor, torna-nos equilibrados, pacíficos e satisfeitos. E permite que vejamos a beleza do Espírito em todas as coisas. Por favor, Mãe, liberta-nos de todos os apegos. Por favor, estabelece o Espírito dentro de nós. Mãe Kundalini, por favor, remove de nós todos os ciúmes e a competitividade. Por favor, torna-nos parte integrante do todo. Mãe, por tua graça, por favor, dissolve todo o nosso orgulho mesquinho. Por favor, permite que sejamos entregues e desprovidos de ego. Podemos trazer a nossa atenção agora para o nosso coração esquerdo, o nosso anahata esquerdo. Podemos dar bandas neste centro. Mãe, por favor, venha ao nosso coração, purifica o nosso coração. Podemos agora trazer a nossa atenção para o nosso Sahasrara. Podemos fazer uma massagem no topo da nossa cabeça, no sentido horário. Mãe, por favor, nos mantenha conectado com Deus. Por favor, nos dê a consciência sem pensamento. Podemos fazer a massagem no sentido horário por 7 vezes. Podemos voltar a nossa mão para o colo, abrir os olhos e assistir a segunda parte da palestra em ocasião do Puja do Guru.
Of a saint. The saint is extremely peaceful and never gets rude with others. So the introspection should work first of all. Where are we wrong? What wrong things we are doing? What is our style? Once you discover that your style is already left side, then you should take to right side and possess the power of right side. What are the powers of right side now, which are achieved through the left side perfection? We have some very great gurus on this line. One of them was Raja Janaka. He was a ruler of a country and a very well-known ruler and everything. But still, though he was so generous and good and everything, but at the same time, he was a great monarch, great king of those days. Very much known for his impartiality, for his statesmanship, and all kinds of beautiful things he did for his subject. That is there is Raja Janaka. He could not get disturbed with anything. And people never understood why the greatest of greatest saints used to bow to him. What was so great? Though he was a king, he was living so lavishly, and he had so many of ornaments and also conveyances and all. Because nothing was above him. He was so detached with everything. He had everything, but he was so detached. That's a very good example of a person who had mastered his left and now who was the king. Raja Janaka was there. Like that we had many people later on also, one after another, who were extremely, extremely rich, extremely, I should say, powerful as kings, but inside They were absolutely like divine personality. Nothing disturbed them. Nothing made them feel greater or happier. No position, no power was to them great. This is a complete emancipation of human beings. That you are realized soul. You should be fully equipped with compassion, love and understanding. But at the same time, it should be expressed in the right way. For example, we can say Christ is another example. Though he was an incarnation, still the amount of forgiveness and love he has for people is tremendous. But at the same time, he used to go on the mountains and preach about spirituality. Those were not very safe times because people didn't like anybody talking like that. They hated you because he talked about God. And what they did to him, you know very well. Doesn't matter. Though they crucified him, still we all respect him as a great personality. Reason is, he was no doubt an incarnation. But still he went all out to give his achievements, or I can say whatever powers he had to others. He went all over the places. He had no facilities, but still he went out to many people and tried to save them. This was the right side movement. That means Sahajogis can also become right-sided. But like Christ. Otherwise, if they are right-sided, they'll organize, they'll do all kinds of things and have problems of the right side. That's why I want you to avoid the right side. But once you are fully left-sided, master of Sahaja, then it's very, very much needed to be a complete personality of spirituality that you should take to right side movement. And what is the right side movement is the collectivity. Should not be satisfied with what we have got. It's very easy to feel, oh, now we have got realization, now what is that? We are on top of the world. That's not so. You have to go out. Talk to people. They will insult you, they'll trouble you, they'll do all kinds of things. But you are already a person, already a realized soul. You can listen to them what they are saying. You will not ask for it. What you'd like to do, good to them. This is also a compassion, that you don't want to keep your realization to yourself, but you want to do it for others also, so that they also get realization. It's very important. If you do not feel that way, the pity for people who haven't got realization, think of the times you were not realized. These people are also not realized and they are having a bad time. They can be in for any trouble. So now it's not that if you have got realization, you settle down with it. No, that's not the way. But you should go all out to see that you give realization to others and save them. You all have got realization, not for your sake. It's not limited for you, but it is meant for others, that you have to give it to others. And as soon as you will start giving it to others, you will be amazed. So many qualities in you will come up. Because when you see others, you find that's what is lacking in them. What do they need? what you have to give, how you have to give. You can become anything. You can become a poet, you can become a writer, anything can become in case you face others. Then it comes as a reaction within you, all these qualities develop. And you become a very good, I should say, artist. This is only possible if you meet other people and talk to them about Sahaja Yoga and tell them about your self-realization. I know there will be problems. No, that is true. There will be people who will oppose you, who say all kinds of things against you, and they'll try to stop your activities and do all kinds of harm. Doesn't matter. But that's the thing you should achieve, is to meet people, talk to them, and start telling them about self-realization. You have to save them. That's important. But first of all, you should know that you should have no right-sided complications. Otherwise, they'll all run away. A person who is spiritual is supposed or accepted to be a very humble person. Of course, because he is humble, people will take advantage of him, say all kinds of things. It's all right. It's a part of the game. But he doesn't mind. He doesn't mind anything. Anything that comes his way, he doesn't mind. But what is the main thing is that he has compassion. His compassion that he had before from the left side is now expanded. And he wants to save the people. People don't have food is all right. It's a big complication. If people are starving is another. But if they do not get spirituality, what's the use of their human life? Why did they evolve to this state? They are evolved from animal state, from the worst possible conditions to a human state. And now if they do not get their realization, that means this is worse than starving, worse than all kinds of poverty, worse than all kinds of diseases and troubles. So why not try to give them realization? Why not see that you give them realization? But first and foremost thing, as I said, that in the left you should be very strong. You shouldn't start doing it because you have got your realization. You can give realization. So you should not start doing it unless and until you have strengthened your left side. Such a person is extremely humble, extremely straight, doesn't grudge about anything, doesn't grumble about anything, and can adjust itself into any circumstance. It is not attached to anything. It's an automatic detachment. It doesn't have to. You may do anything for that person. You may try to get anything for that person. It's all right. That person will accept, no doubt, but without any attachment to anything. Such a detached person is the one who can work it out. All kinds of propagation of Sahaja Yoga. Today that is the greatest need of the world, that we have to have more Sahaja Yogas. Now people are so shy to do that. It's very surprising. But I have seen people who don't have any truth, who have all kinds of bad gurus, get after others, try to spread their false ideas. But Sahaja Yoga is, why should they feel? Why should they feel shy? I don't understand. So talk about this to everyone. Bring them to Sahaja Yoga. It's a very important day because as a Guru Puja, they say that a Guru cannot give anything to you. But I can give you the advice. And the advice that you enlarge your heart. You become humble and try to spread Sahaja Yoga with humility. not with aggressiveness. That is extremely important. If you can do that, then you will do full justice to this life, which is a spiritual life. Without that, you cannot achieve the strength of spirituality. For that, you have to understand that it's very, very important that you should give Sahaja Yoga a full chance through your wisdom. What I receive mostly the letters are that this person is troublesome, that person is troublesome, that person is doing like that. Forget it. All such persons are not important for Sahaja. But if you start on proper lines, you will be amazed. You will meet so many people who want peace of mind, peace of heart, and a complete oneness with the Divine. They may not accept, they may not say, they might have gone to the wrong people also, possibly. But despite everything, they would like to have a real spiritual peace within themselves. It's a very common desire nowadays among people. But to approach that and to reach that, you have to take to a life of a very simple personality. See, if you are so much interested in money, or if you are so much interested in your so-called powers, or in your ambitions, then Sahaja Yoga cannot do anything. But if you are interested in your compassion and understanding about today's world, how it is in a turmoil. Why? Because of the human beings being in the wrong. What we have to do is to pass them the knowledge of the Divine. That should be your desire, and that is what you will feel very much comfortable with. All other desires, all other wants are, as you say, it's very transitory. One desire is to spread Sahaja Yoga is so beautiful that you go on working on it, and every time you do that, you will be so joyous and happy. You will have no problems of any kind. That's the sign of greatness, of Sahaja Yoga. And I want you all to become like that. As today's day is great because we are thinking of all the great saints who came on this earth and who tried to lead us. What they did, all of them tried to spread the truth all over the world. They suffered a lot. They had problems, so many problems. But they worked very hard in every way to spread Sahaja Yoga and talk about God and divinity. All that is what today you have to give me. A promise that whenever you get any other human being, you can tell them about Sahaja Yoga. Not that is important, but is absolutely immediate need of the world. If you understand this point, that at this time, why are you in this world and what is the need of the world, you will immediately start feeling the responsibility. Whether you are a man or a woman is not important. Go all out to preach, think, make people understand about such. In every way that is possible. And I think then you will become complete as gurus. If Sahaja Yoga is just with you, you cannot be a guru. Guru also doesn't mean that you go on preaching about Sahaja Yoga, talking about Sahaja Yoga, giving lectures about it. No. It means the one who gives realizations to others. How many people you give realization? is the thing not to be counted, but to be felt within like ripples, waves of the ocean of love in your heart. So beautiful it is to see that people get realization and are immersed in the joy of spirituality. That's what I want you to do. That's why I am on this earth. I had to suffer also quite a lot. Doesn't matter so-called sufferings, I was watching it as like a drama. So it's okay. But as long as you do not pay much attention to all these sufferings, what is so? Now you have seen yesterday a beautiful drama about Muhammad Sahib. I always used to think there was such pain about him, that how people have misunderstood and have gone astray. Why they are doing all wrong things. Now I feel happy that at least you people have realized his greatness and have understood and made such a beautiful drama out of it. I don't know how far we can propagate this, but it's a fact that Muhammad Sahib himself was finished. Then also his daughter, granddaughter's children were finished. His son-in-law was finished. And after that, by finishing them, they started another horrible thing called Sunnis. Now the Sunnah religion is not near the truth at all. It's some sort of a very aggressive and a very cruel religion. And that started spreading everywhere. The real Islamic religion of Muhammad Sahib was not there. Those people who killed him started becoming Islam. So this is also a very wrong thing, that a man who was so great and so much of spirituality was not accepted, and somebody who killed him is now accepted. It can happen in anything, but the worst it has happened in this Islamic world, which is very dangerous. And that's, we see that in the name of God, how many bad things there are. So, try to understand that it is not the fate of Muhammad Sahib, it has happened. It's not the fate of reality, it has happened. But it's an eye-opener for all of us to see that the truth is always challenged by untruth. And we should stand by the truth, whatever may happen. And a day will come when people will realize that this was the wrong thing they were all the time being following and have been doing all kinds of nonsensical things. All this will work out, I am sure, very soon, if my desire is that powerful. I am sure that they will realize that to be kind, to be nice, to be compassionate is the best way to feel happy. Nothing more than that. May God bless you.
Neste estado de consciência sem pensamentos, vamos acompanhar os 3 mantras sagrados do Sahasrara.
Maha
Vamos aprofundar a nossa meditação sem esforço. Se vier algum pensamento, nós podemos perdoá-lo, podemos afirmar mentalmente este não, eu perdoo, até que eles se cessem. A nossa meditação está chegando ao fim. Nós podemos juntos elevar a nossa Kundalini e dar os 7 bandas de proteção. Obrigada a todos pela presença na nossa meditação coletiva. Tenha uma excelente semana, uma semana com muita paz, com muita luz. Lembrando que nós nos encontramos logo mais na meditação das 21 com o nosso Futsuk, que é o nosso banho de pés. Tenham todos um bom dia.